mail call today. Wasn't too crazy, working on a little bit of a setup. Trying to figure out how to do this. Gonna try to start doing some breaks for some people, for some guys. I just enjoy doing card openings, to be honest with you guys. So, there's something I got in the mail today I'm pretty stoked about. I hope you can see that. Got that. Also picked up a purple ice prism of my man Stockton. Hold on 1 second. I got a daughter here wanting some gloves because she's 3 and that's how it goes. Now, back to what we were doing. Get that guy set up here. Boom. All right, so we are back again. This is what we got right here. Oh, we got the blue tape. Guys, if you send cards when people buy them, I get why you do it, but it does eliminate and aggravate slightly because you leave a residue on that top loader, and then the top loader you really can't reuse, which I like to do. I know that may be a little bit cheap on my end, but top loaders are top loaders, and I just recycle them. So, got a little bit of a 106 out of 149. Gotta love those number cards. Also picked up a old school Metals Edge. And that is a Flair Metal 96, 97. Not numbered or anything, but I'm a big fan of the Flair metals. So therefore, I like them. So I get them if I can find them. I think I paid maybe 99 cents for this guy. It's not a greater card, but it is a personal collector card, so I did not have this one on my PC. So, that being said, we picked that up today. Or got that in the mail today, rather. Stay up there now, friend. Slide that guy back there. All right. Also, shout out to my man Natural State Card Breaks, because I got into one of his breaks the other day. Got a Utah pick, and cool cat. Love him. He's from Arkansas, roundabout close to where I live. But check him out. He's got stuff on eBay. He's got stuff on a couple different places. Since I really didn't see a whole lot of the break, I'm going to do something here that I typically don't do, but will do for you guys today because what the hell? And I'm doing this for the first time, so why not? So we already know this guy right here, but I don't know the other ones, so we're going to cover these guys up with this right there. Ultimate Guard. I found those guys, and this is the company. I actually have a, there we go, open this up today actually. This is a Ultimate Guard, different than Ultra Pro. Not that that's, I love Ultra Pro, don't get me wrong. I just found these online, I wanted to try them out. It looks like they're from Germany as well. This Ultra Pro is the same, but a German company. But so far I've had a couple of these. There's one right here I'll just gotta show you. Another Stockton I picked up, an Immaculate, 25 and 99. But this is their 130 point. And so that's, you can see that fits really well. It's a pretty thick card. Not a super fat card like some other ones, but pretty fat card. A couple of other ones that I've used, they're a little bit bigger. One, I put a booklet in, Stockton booklet I actually got this out of a $6 15 card case of Stockton. Man, I've never seen one before. Nothing worth grading or anything like that, but pretty cool. I'm a big fan of, well, I'm a huge fan of Stockton. My son, my youngest son, who's 6 months old in a few days, his name is actually Stockton because of that. A couple others there, they're in those thicker cases. This isn't the same case actually. This is just a standard case that held a autograph material there. I've been a big fan of the autograph materials. You can get them really cheap online, and I think it's a really cool, not autographed, excuse me, game worn material, some of them. I think this is a game worn. Pretty sure those are some upper deck ones, some older ones. Just kind of going through some of my Stocktons. One, because it's my first video, and two, I just want to show it off a little bit. Show them off. I enjoy showing people some of my Stockton stuff. If they are interested, I don't sell it, but I just like showing it off. So if they're ever interested in seeing it, that's what it's for. Nothing major, nothing crazy. 33 of 149 on that one. But these are those thicker cases from a card case. Looks like Ultimate Guard card case. Yep, Ultimate Guard, excuse me. But one of my faves, we've got a couple. I'll show you a couple that I actually took out of my personal collection to put in hard sleeves, and I'm probably going to send off to get graded. This guy, Topps Finest Masters, had this thing since I was, for over 20 years probably. So great condition, as you can see. Definitely gonna probably send this off and get it graded, see if I can't pull a 10 with that. I'm a big fan of PSA, as everybody, but my favorite by far, and not this card particularly, it's one of my favorites, but I do love SGC. Stop. Will you go sit in the living room, please? Daddy's doing this in here, please. Anyway, we're gonna cut that out since I'm uploading. But anyway, as you can see, big fan of the SGC line. I love that black look behind them. So typically, probably will go with the SGC grading over the PSA. Nothing wrong with the PSA. He's got a couple, some pop 3 Gem Mint 10, I believe, on that one. One of my, this was actually the very first graded card I ever picked up in Stockton. I collected for many years, and then kind of got out of it when I got a little older. I collected from about the time I was 8, 9, 10, somewhere around in there, and then collected till I was about 13, 14, 15, somewhere around in there. Pop these up for you guys. Oops, take one there. My little makeshift box. A couple of those. A couple of my purchased graded cards. I've not actually sent anything off to be graded ever, so this will be the first time I ever do that whenever I get around to doing it. I'm probably going to use a service. Sports Card Investor seems to be a pretty good service. Get a little cheaper pricing on there. I might try that out, so we'll see. Oh, I was going to show you the last one. I'll quit. I'll leave you guys alone with my Stockton collection and get to finishing what I got from Natural State. So here's another one I have. Topps Finest Masters. One of the prettiest cards. The one great thing, and this is because back when I collected before, I didn't get into the grading part. I didn't know anything about it. I was a kid. Buying packs wasn't something I could do on a regular basis. So I was trading with some adult people who hooked me up when they would get packs with Stocktons. I'd trade them different cards for those Stocktons. And never really concerned myself with the quality because I was collecting for myself and didn't really know much about it or think about it back in the day. Nowadays, I've definitely started to get into it a little bit more full force as an adult. Got a little bit more extra budget room so I can buy some things. But this was one of those cards back in the day that came out of my PC that looks really good to me. Looks like it would be a wonderful card to have graded. However, that's the great part about, sending yourself to a service when you go to grade, which Sports Card, I believe Sports Card Investor, they have a service and they offer free pre-screening. So this way, if this guy gets sent in there and it's actually not worth grading, they'll kick it back to me free shipping, which is really cool. I'm not trying to promote them or anything like that. I'm not getting paid or advertising for them. I just have done a little research and that seems like to be the best option. If you guys think any different, throw me a line in the comments and let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you think that's a good option or if you don't think it's a good option. You got to send it a minimum, but You know, I got a few I want to try to get graded for my first slab pull. But, and whenever I do that, I'll definitely film it whenever I get my grades back, although, and I'll do it live, heartbreak or not, good or not, but hopefully I'll have a few that I can send in and actually get some good grades on. But that's the last one of those, and I'll let you guys be with my Stockton. If you guys do want to check out my Stockton collection, jskinner58656 on Instagram. There's quite a few of them posted in there. Please forgive the pictures because I just basically took it with in a nine card booklet, 9-card holder booklet, like most standard, like you see a lot of times with people. Keep them in binders, things like that. I've kind of started to get away from that, looking for a little bit of looking for some top loader sheets like that, so I can still keep binders but just have them in top loaders, which, you know, seems to be the way to go. And anything new Stockton I pick up, if it's anything numbered, that's where it goes, is in a hard case until I can get to that point, because I've got a little smarter with some of these investments, especially with the way the market is. Got to take care of some of those cards, so that's a big huge thing, taking care of them cards. I will show you one more card because I was super excited about this before I get to the rest of these. I pulled this out of a pack. I think I have it down here. Maybe I don't, because I just think I brought my Stocktons down. I don't think I... Oh, there it is. Yeah. I don't know if you guys can see those off to the right there. Got a little stack of stuff going on. Anyway, so I opened up I'm a big fan of the Flux cards. I'm also a huge fan of the Illusion, even though those guys don't get any love. The Illusions are just, to me, they're a little bit hard to tell apart with the parallels, but for me, you just look at the bottom, and if it's got a gold imprinted name tag and name, it's pretty much a standard base card, no insert. You know, you don't have to worry about getting a parallel with that. But if it's silver, that card's probably a parallel, or pretty sure it is. That's the way I tell when I really look at the colors, because that emerald can be a little iffy. But they're beautiful cards, so I like them a whole lot. Got a lot of love for them. Even though they don't get a lot of love, you can still pull some pretty good cards. Well, other than that, the Flux, kind of an inaugural run this year, but I really have enjoyed those guys. And was fortunate enough to pull out of a mega box, I believe. Maybe it was a blaster. Can't remember. I bought a couple blasters, a few hanger packs, and a mega box back in the day, or I don't know, back in the day, a couple months ago. But anyway, in one of those, I pulled, as you can see here, a red Mojo Prism Magic Johnson, and that is numbered 19/49. I don't know if people just haven't opened them, or if people are opening them and not selling, or they've not listed them. I cannot find anything online about this card. I've seen the silver prisms that go from 10 to 20 bucks. But this one I think I'm going to send in to get graded, because it seems to be a little bit rare card, and it's the red Mojo. I think it's a beautiful card, and it's great condition, so I think I'm going to send that in as well to get graded. But I wanted to show you guys that because I thought that was really cool, and a really cool and a really big hit, I think, in my opinion, as far as from a Flux box. I've got some things from that Flux box that are pretty big as well. This is just my favorite. It may not be the biggest, but it's my favorite. That being said, also, if you are interested in the market, you can check out my eBay store. Skinner's Card Shack is what I call it, what the title is, but you can see it. I'll post a link in the description below so you guys can check that out. I got a lot of loose cards on there. A lot of stuff that is older, some newer stuff right now. I've got quite the newer stuff, but I'm working on some base collections and working on base sets for my PC. So right now I'm only selling the doubles and trips that I get. However, that'll change eventually because of the market over the next few years. So keep an eye on that if you're interested, and you got the eBay stuff going. Anyway, back to these cards that I picked up from my boy Natural State Breaks. Awesome cat. Check him out. Natural State Box Breaks on YouTube, eBay. He's got a lot of stuff. He does a lot of breaks, a lot of multi-pack breaks. Great cat out of Arkansas, fellow Razorback, so I gotta love him. Gotta love him to death. He's a Razorback. So anyway, so on to this. So in that, I think we opened some hoops and some other things, but I can't remember exactly what we opened, and I can't remember the break exactly. So let's get right to it. Sorry about that, guys. show you this. Got a Donna Silver Mojo Prism Donovan Mitchell out of that break, which I get the Jazz because I'm after one person only, Stockton. And sometimes you can hit him in different sets. Typically, when it comes to it, I will only do team breaks. I'll every now and again for a case box of Noir or something like that, I will bid on the Stocktons. John Stockton, even though he only appears in that set, so your odds are pretty low going for Stocktons and a lot of things like that. You gotta get the legendary pulls stuff, but. And these guys in the smaller retail boxes or in some of the middle end range, the team, you can still pull some Stockton. So I usually go for the team. But there's also some great players. Donovan Mitchell, you got Bogdan, you got Conley, which is he's a big favorite of mine. Really love some Conley. A couple other things. So let's take a look here at this next one. Bojan Bogdanovic in the silver premium stock. Pretty super stoked about that, getting that guy. Let me get these guys, since they came unsleeved, get these guys sleeved up and top loaded. I don't know if I want to use that one. So some of the use sheets I get in, but I like to use the use sheets just because you can reuse them, blah, 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 blah. However, you don't always like to use them because they can be a little bit funky. Typically, I will just toss those. Here's a good one. Those guys right there can get tossed. They're penny sheets, so really, what are you losing? A couple pennies here or there. And you know how those guys can look when you're posting online with not good top loaders and or penny sheets that are clear and at least somewhat new, so you can see through them. See that there's not problems with the card and things of that nature. It's hard to tell sometimes on those pictures, even zoomed in, high quality phones. Most pictures, it's hard to tell. So let's go ahead and get this guy sleeved up. There we go. Perfect. Get him in a top loader. Boom. So there's that Bojan Bogdanovic. Great player. Get that guy. Yeah, just start stacking them. Sorry guys, I'd rather you see the Stocktons than those guys. All right. Oh, pushing it a little forward. All right, next up we have Mike Conley, my boy, one of my favorites. That's a nice silver premium stock Mike Conley. Super stoked about scoring that guy. Now that I've gotten back into collecting, I still love to hunt Stocktons, still love to do all that. It's a great time. And still very exciting when I get a Stockton or get a mail call for the Stocktons. However, I do know that that's not going to get me far as a collector, so I'm starting to get into it. I'm not veering from basketball. Won't be doing any football, baseball, anything like that anytime soon by any means. And baseball probably, I'm not going to say never because never is never. I do have a listing for a multi-lot pack of some old baseball. It's got a few mixed new ones in there, but it's just old school stuff. I don't know if you can zoom on that. I gotta figure out where the best. And bear with me, guys. This is my first time doing this, so this is why it's not live. It'll be uploaded so you guys can see it. Thanks again, though, from Natural State Card Breaks. Those guys are awesome. Check those guys out again. I will definitely, I've already got more coming from them from a break last night, and I'm in for a break tonight on some Mosaic, so I'm sure that I'll probably, or maybe it's tomorrow night, but I'll be in on that as well. And so, you can kind of see that's a reused top loader there. This is not going to be going up online, and if it does, it'll be in a different top loader and take pictures. So, let's shoot. There we go. Put these guys there. So just some of the Stocktons that I picked up today. Oh, whoop, definitely left that. Emmanuel Monday. Don't think I recognize this fella, but I can do some research and find that out at some point in time. Sorry about that. I was looking at it myself. It's the first time I'm actually seeing these, so. But there is that for you. Let's leave that bad boy up. If I can get it in the sleeve, what's going on here? Come on, get in there. There we are. And another used top loader. Alright, I don't know what this one is. You might have seen it too. I kind of slipped up on that, but I'm always stoked with picking up a Carl. See, this is what I'm talking about. Didn't get a Stockton, but if you don't get a Stockton, it's the next best thing. So somebody from, the rookie, Jared, or one of our top guys, Donovan, Mike, something like that. Get a Carl Malone. Why not? Carl Malone. Love it. Thanks for the top loader, too. I hope he doesn't get mad, but I believe his name is Evan, the owner of Natural State Car Brakes. So shout out to Evan for the top loader or the penny sleeve there. Carl Malone action. Love it. Love some Carl Malone. Boom. All right. I think there's only one more left of this. We'll take a gander. Ooh, we did get the Jordan Clarkson, also another good guy. Pretty decent player for Utah. Making his way come up. Hopefully he'll work out for us in the long run. But I will get that top loaded. There's that. I think it's a new top loader. Picked up a couple packs the other day at the old Wally World. But there's that. And so those are those cards I scooped up today from Natural State Car Brakes. Also got this in. This is not from those guys, but just something I picked up. Interested in this young fella. Looks like he's going to do some good work for Miami down the road. And if that's the case, then you get a rookie and maybe strike pay dirt later on. But there's that. It's only a 9, but pay like $5 for it, so not too bad. You guys definitely can check out the feed on YouTube. There will definitely be breaks going at some point in time. I've got to figure out how I'm going to do that and exactly how I'm going to do that. Not a lot of room with 3 kids to do it somewhere quiet, as you can tell. But there are those that I picked up. Thanks again, Evan, over at Natural State Car Brakes. I do appreciate it. Sweet little pickup there. 6 different cards. Not too bad. So thanks again to those guys over there. They're always rocking. I can't wait to get them into another one of their breaks tomorrow. Until then, guys, this is right fast. Before I go, I'm going to show you one more thing. I'm going to go ahead and might as well do it here while I'm live with you guys, because I handle all my cards and any cards that I will be doing for a break at some point in time. Hold on one second, guys. Sorry about this. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. That was my phone reminded me its battery stinks, and so anyway, go ahead and do this. You guys, it's a big old top loader. I don't think that's the 120 point. I might check it out and see. This is a 130 point case, the one I was talking about earlier. Yeah, definitely not for the top loader in there, but that might be a little too big. I do have that's not 35 point, but I'm gonna leave it in there just because. because I think that's going to be a better fit for it than the other one, and I don't want to smush it or anything like that. And that's obviously a little bit thicker. See, these things are nice. That's why we use them too, because sometimes these are hard to find. You usually have to order them online. And if you got cards coming in and you need these and you don't have them, it kind of stinks. So hopefully anytime you get a thick card like that, whoever's sending it to you sends you one of these guys. I always do if you get one of those cards off of me, or I have it in a top loader and or magnetic sleeve, depending on caliber of card. I'll try to ship what I put in. It's not too bad. It's not hitting corners, so that'll probably do. Get that. I'll go to my... It's weird. Definitely feel like a slight bit of a nerdy nerd, considering it's a protector for the card protector, which is kind of like a pocket protector, if you will. If you guys are keen on the Saved by the Bell from many years ago. But there's that. And all that. Beautiful card. Super stoked about that. I would have not guessed that I would have gotten that. 262 out of 500. I would not have guessed I would have gotten that. I don't know if it's focusing or not. I'm gonna work on that. But 262 out of 500. Wasn't expecting to get that in the budget that I had, or the bid that I had placed on it. I just went ahead and placed my max bid, but I ended up getting like half. Just gonna pay 25, up to 25 for it, and I think I got it for $12.50. So good score on that one. Did not have a Dream Team game used. Clothes swatch is guaranteed by Panini America. So maybe not game worn. Didn't say that it is, but it is a jersey nonetheless from that time, from that swatch. However, may not be game worn. And these guys are good. Those are the Jazz. I'll put these guys over here because I'm not fooling with those guys at the moment. Figure out what to do with that. Now, what did I do with the other cards that I wanted to? What did I do with them? What? Oh, what am I doing? I hope those are not it. Did I stack them on? Oh, I sure did. Look at me go. Already messing up the first video. Stacking my Stocktons I need to put up with my new Jazz cards I need to sort and put out. Do love that premium stock silver NBA hoops. It's beautiful stuff. Alright. Sorry about that, fellas. I'm just going to box these up, or excuse me, box them up. Top load them, penny sleeve them for you guys. I guess coming out of there without it. This is actually not getting a penny sleeve because that is a number card that is going in a clear plastic. Any of the numbers I get, serial numbers, they all go in these cases if they're Stockton. Just respectful. I'm doing this with live video. Man, it's like the third person to walk in here and be like, who are you talking to? I'm talking to myself. I'm crazy. Leave me alone. You know, that's how we do. I guess your wife has a right to be concerned if she walks into a room and you're just talking to yourself. You might be a little bit worried. If you guys are married, you probably know how that goes. They worry about you and stuff because they love you, you know. Not that we deserve it, but it happens. Anyway, there's that one. And this one will just go into the collection, into my metal sheets. I'm not even gonna put that into, I won't keep it separated out. It's got some soft corners, like I said. Just a personal collector card. Not a, well, gotta love these sometimes. Come on, let me get that piece of plastic. There it is, I see it. Let me get it. There we go. Beautiful. There we go. And you can see that top loader's pretty trash. Probably toss that. But minus a soft corner or two, card's in wonderful shape. Considering it's from 95, not too bad at all. And I'll just put this in the old personal binder of the Stocktons, just because I got a page that are metal universes, and so flare metals, so that's where that'll go. All right, last but not least, what I was going to talk to you guys about, get you guys hyped for, hopefully, and this will not be a break, it will be a personal card opening, just because I'm not going to do a break just yet until I can get some good stuff for you guys to do a break. However, I will be breaking a Panini Optics blaster box, as well as an Illusion Mega Box. Two of these. There'll be another one coming in the mail. So I'll be breaking those personally for my own collection. I'm almost done with my Illusions base set. And then my stepson, he's not here, he's gone for the summer. He also is working on a base set of Illusions, so he'll be stoked to know when he gets home he's got a lot of cards to add to his collection, we hope. Considering most of everything I get now is doubles when I'm searching about 10 cards out. So, anyway, guys, wonderful of you guys to join me. I appreciate it. Thank you for joining the first video. We just hope you check out the eBay. Definitely come back to the YouTube page. Give us a like, give us a subscribe if you enjoy it. We'll definitely have some breaks coming up soon. Again, this is Jay with Skinner's Card Shack and home of the J Break. Guys, hope you have a good one. Talk to you guys later.